Starting off tonight, our first neighborhood is the Riverside Neighborhood Council, and Gary Pollard will be speaking on that. And we also have a slideshow.
Thank you, and good evening, council members. Glad to see 4 of you know how to dress appropriately. My name is Gary Pollard, and I chair the Riverside Neighborhood Council. Do you have my PowerPoint ready, Ron? Thank you. I've made our PowerPoint a little bit different this year, and some of the things that we've been involved with was cleaning from the core. We've had quite a bit of participation from throughout the community, a couple of the photos that were taken. It's in the works. We're going to have another one coming up in April, and I'm encouraging all citizens to come on down and take part. Riverside Neighborhood Council is really the city's neighborhood. Our neighborhood council are merely the trustees of it. So it's not just our neighborhood, it's your neighborhood as well. And it'd really be great if you can make it down. We had a lot of terrific participation, as you can tell. Even got the mayor. Even the mayor came down, and I don't know if it means anything, but being a Notre Army guy and polishing brass, I don't know if there's a connection there or not. But I guess you, and then we had a little party after. We also had, now, the Night Out Against Crime. We've had Night Out Against Crime events before in our neighborhood, but usually been on side streets or in public housing areas and so forth. This year we were different. We went and put it right smack in the heart of the city core. And we had terrific participation. This was really a neighborhood effort. Our sponsors were, in addition to the Greater Spokane Neighborhood Cops, our neighborhood council, the Downtown Spokane Partnership was involved, of course, the police and the fire. 92.9 ZZU provided the music. We also realized that to fight crime is more than just public safety matters, but you have to have, but people need to know about the services provided, to where to go as opposed to alternatives to criminal activity. And because of that, we had stations at our event, and they included crosswalks, representatives from Crosswalk, representatives from SNAP, the Department of Human Services, Community Development, the YWCA, and ONS. We had well over 100 participants, which is, I think, is pretty good because it's the first time holding this event in a central city. I intentionally left out photographs of children for just to play it safe. But one picture I got that I got a kick out of was a brother, an older brother standing next to his squad car, and he had his kid's sister locked up in the back, and he was kind of getting a kick out of that. And I think you would have enjoyed it too. Go ahead, Rod. I've taken, we have some photos of today, tomorrow, and I call it beyond. Go ahead, Rod. This is a photo of the Huntington Park that was taken, and our neighborhood council support was involved with the design and encouragement and support of it right from the get-go. Next one. This is the red path, and the reason I put this up, I got this from the internet. It was the only really nice picture of the red path I got, and as you well know, that Ron Wells is redeveloping that property, and we look for more positive development along that in the coming year. This is Mick McDowell. Mick McDowell is president of the Public Facility District, and it's the groundbreaking ceremony for the next slide. And there it is. This is the Convention Center, voter-approved Convention Center expansion. Artistic drawing. The neighborhood council, our neighborhood council was involved with the entire concept right from the start, with helping out with the design, with making suggestions and recommendations to the facility as it relates to the park and as it relates to the entire neighborhood. And we've got a hand of that, and it's kind of something we're kind of proud of. This is the a photograph of the, or an artistic drawing, a draftsman drawing of the Worthy Hotel. I just attended a design review meeting this past week, and even this is old. Where do you see the new one? I'm just, it's still a progress in work and in the works, and I'm just so excited about what they're trying to do there, and this is going to make a great significant asset to our neighborhood and our city as well, not just for now, but for generations to come. And of course, the map, like I say, if you live, own a business, or own property, you're already a member. You're already a member of our neighborhood council. Some of the issues that we've dealt with this past year is we've had speakers and presenters on the Spokane Municipal Court. We had a presentation on crime victim advocate. We had periodic reports from the Ombudsman and the police department. As I've mentioned, we were involved with the Huntington Park development and convention center expansion. We had some representatives from the ambulance service come in to demonstrate the new hands-on CPR. We had various public safety reports. We became educated in the Affordable Care Act prior to its enaction, since many of our residents are disabled, elderly, or would probably be candidates for the Affordable Care Act. We wanted to make sure they got started on the right foot. We're involved with the Central City Transit Line, then the proposed downtown bike network. We had some presentations on that and voiced our views on that, as well as the revised downtown parking system and the sit and lay ordinance. We were also attended several meetings and were involved a little bit as it affected our neighborhood on the mobile food vendors ordinance that passed last year. We've also were involved with in advising on the Centennial Trail as it went through Veterans Park. And of course, we've had the cleaning from the core and the night out against crime. In addition to other areas that are more city-oriented, beyond our neighborhood boundaries, we have several of our members that are currently on the Mayor's Task Force on Urban Concerns. We had several members who were on when the mayor proposed combining the Human Services, Community Development, and the Housing Task Force into developing the current CHHS board. We were involved in the formation of that board. As I mentioned, we were also involved with the Convention Center Citizens Advisory Board. We've served on the University District Advisory Board. We're part of the West Quad TIF, which is responsible for the bike trail going underneath the Monroe Street Bridge as a continuation for the Centennial Trail. We're also involved with the Downtown Community Development Steering Committee, as well as Greater Spokane Cops. We're a small neighborhood in population, but we're big in our efforts, and we're very active. And we have a great year to look forward to. I've been down this road before, and there is an excitement in the air throughout the neighborhood. It's that you're going to see a lot of good things that come out of the downtown neighborhood in the coming year. I can guarantee it. Are there any questions?
No questions, but thank you for every year. It's always very informative, and appreciate you coming and all the time that you spend on your neighborhood council and all the work you do.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Kerry.